Thank you, Jan, for putting together such a great event. 1846, the US was fighting Mexico in California. In the UK, the first medical surgery under anesthesia was being made, and in Portugal, a company was born to bring gas-based public lighting to the city of Lisbon. That company kept developing, and fast forward to 2021, was a company that ranked number 2 in Bloomberg's global climate transition score for oil and gas companies, and it was a company that topped the Dow Jones Sustainability Index in its sector. Hi, my name is Renato. I'm the manager of the corporate venture capital at Galp, and we're here today to talk about what company Galp is today, our ambitions in the energy transition, and how we can regenerate the future together. So our company today is divided into 4 main large areas, and coming from the molecule side of the energy business, of course we have the traditional oil and gas value chain. And so the first big area is production operations of oil and gas. The good news here is that the company has announced that it has stopped all exploration activities for oil, and in fact the last new well was already drilled earlier this year. We're done. Then, following along the value chain, we also operate a state-of-the-art refinery in Portugal, which we are gradually converting into a green energy hub with biofuels and green hydrogen. And this is relevant for those hard-to-abate sectors where, of course, electricity will not be able to get. And it culminates in a commercial business unit where we essentially propose to our B2B and B2C customers our mostly energy products. And this is also where some electrons start to getting into our business, and because it's where you'll find our electric EV charging business and also decentralized solar business. And last but not least, the best for least, don't quote me on that, renewables and new businesses. Renewables, as the name implies, is of course from development to operation of utility-scale renewable assets, and new businesses, the area we're part of, and in corporate venture capital, is dedicated to finding the next growth avenues for the company in the future. So we are reshaping our portfolio to drive this energy transition, and it's fair to say that we started late. In fact, our renewables and new businesses business unit was only started in 2019, but we are going fast. We already have today over 1 gigawatt of renewables operational, and we have 10 in the pipeline, quite well in track to our 10 gigawatt target by 2030. And in the new business side, we have launched the rooftop decentralized energy business. We have recently announced a joint venture with Northvolt to produce lithium, to refine lithium to battery grade in Portugal. And this is just our first announcement in the battery value chain. We are looking at other possibilities within the battery value chain. And we also have very bold ambitions in EV charging and green hydrogen production. And we have also launched recently our corporate venture capital to help us accelerate all this. The goal, net zero by 2050, as all of us like to say right now. But it looks quite challenging to do all this, but we are quite positive because Galp has always been a company accustomed to working in collaboration, to working with others. And now, more and more, we're also open to work with startups. We used to be working, and still are working a lot with the large corporates, but increasingly we are opening up and working with startups and also opening our innovation efforts. And I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to go and check the link I have here. It's not a fancy QR code, but it's just a link to the Open Innovation Program that we are launching right now. It touches all areas that we've seen that we are present, and if you think you can help on any of it, go and have a look and apply. It's a great program. So I guess that in this forum, everyone knows what startups can bring to corporates, but I also want to spend a few seconds to say what corporates can bring to you. And in our case, we have committed a budget to working specifically with corporates, and of course, all that comes for you to come to work with a corporate like us. It's having access to real-world data and the pool of customers to help you scale and validate the solutions. And we can say we have over 500,000 touch points with customers every day. And so I think that's very relevant for many of you. We are also operating in pretty much the whole energy value chain. So we have a large pool of experts that can help you support and on your initiatives. and a large network of other business partners that can be useful. And last but not least, our recently created corporate venture capital that is looking for, that has invested first in a venture fund. We have a great relation with Energy Impact Partners that pitched here yesterday, but we're also looking to do direct investments in startups we think can be mutually beneficial. We are more comfortable investing between 1 to 5 million euro ticket, but we have flexibility to go above that in cases of like real strategic interest, and we're looking for businesses that are kind of related with the energy transition, not so much the legacy business. And I'm out of time, so I need to wrap it up. If you want to know more about Galp, come and find me, and or my colleagues here, and let's regenerate the future together. Thank you.